Is there anything that gets the juices flowing? Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the SMU Mustangs offense will start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Finds his tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give on the inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Navy's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mustangs need their and the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. Makes it past the marker. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And 3rd and long, the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
Navy will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a man. It's Algier. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and goal for the offense. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got another 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Toss sweep to the left. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Algier. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50
out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. Navy will have to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside in the toe drag for the big pickup. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to get the corner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. To give to the big fullback. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Sends it back in motion. Running into the open space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. It's complete on the right side.
And that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
And that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Breaks into the open on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Running the read to the left on first down.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left. Picked off to stop the threat.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
Defense can't stop you. Tear it out here, fellas.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Algier. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin them deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners, and you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. From the gun, running back on the move. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw. It's Algier. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the handoff. The Mustangs will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And that's a first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air, working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run the option. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The option look. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Quarterback extends the play. Picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 25. Wide open on the right. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You want to talk about touchdown midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Looking for a man. It's Algier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. The give on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Gets the back moving. Quick toss. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Off the play fake. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Release to the back. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Navy quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds a little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They want to throw it. It's caught. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
You know what's great about rivalry games?